Today, let's take a look back at a film that should have been a box office hit but wasn't. Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time, Disney's 2010 summer blockbuster based on the iconic video game series. Before Warcraft came along, Prince of Persia held the title of the most expensive video game adaptation ever made. And yet, despite a solid fan base and decent audience reception, the movie flopped hard at the box office and nearly torpedoed the career of one of Hollywood's most powerful producers, Jerry Bruckheimer. Originally, Disney had nothing to do with the project. The early version of Prince of Persia was a much darker beast, a bloody, dungeon-crawling, zombie-filled adventure. Scriptwriter Robin Morningstar and the game's creator Jordan Mechner were cooking up something gritty, brutal, and absolutely not family-friendly. But then came Jerry Bruckheimer, the man behind Bad Boys, The Rock, National Treasure, and Pirates of the Caribbean. He saw potential. He liked what he saw. He bought the rights and brought the project to Disney. Naturally, the tone shifted immediately. Out went the gore and half-naked temptresses. In came the family-friendly Disney filter. The script was overhauled and based more on the lighter Sands of Time storyline, something that could fly under Disney's brand. Still, the final cut earned a PG-13 rating, a rarity for Disney back then. At the time, only 3 other PG-13 films existed under the Mouse House banner. All 3 were Pirates of the Caribbean. Now, with Jerry Bruckheimer on board, the budget exploded. Originally, the goal was $100 million. Had they stuck to that, Prince of Persia might have broken even. But Bruckheimer doesn't do reasonable, not in 2010, and definitely not with Disney money behind him. The chaos started even before filming. The role of Princess Tamina was first offered to Iranian actress Golshifteh Farahani, who had just appeared in Body of Lies. But after that film, the Iranian authorities slapped her with a travel ban. She was barred from leaving the country for 6 months, and just like that, she was out. Disney scrambled. A new casting call was issued, and the part went to Gemma Arterton. This triggered a media firestorm. Critics, even outside the film world, slammed the project for having 0 actual Persian actors in a film about Persia. The best they could do was Ben Kingsley, who played the villain. And even then, he's British with Indian heritage. And Jake Gyllenhaal, cast as the titular prince simply because director Mike Newell had known him since childhood. That's Hollywood for you. Filming, which took place in Morocco, came with gigantic expenses. Ridley Scott's Gladiator, which was filmed in the same locations, cost $50 million less. Perhaps it was because they didn't bring in teams to catch scorpions and other creatures for Gladiator. Russell Crowe and Joaquin Phoenix probably didn't mind watching where they stepped. What's more, several trucks of expensive bottled water were brought to the set every single day. This water was imported all the way from Europe. For some reason, they chose not to use much cheaper drinking water from other well-known brands that could have been sourced locally in Morocco. Director Mike Newell couldn't finish filming on schedule, so an extra 3 weeks, perhaps hunting more scorpions, ended up costing the film's budget another $20 million. When filming finally wrapped, the rough cut sent for test screenings led to an unexpected call a month later. Everyone involved in the shooting had to return to Morocco for reshoots. A month of additional filming, script rewrites, and another scorpion hunt swallowed up an additional $30 million. What started as a big $100 million film unexpectedly ballooned into a costly $150 million blockbuster. Disney spent another $100 million on the marketing campaign for Prince of Persia. This kind of budget bloat, honestly, is hard to call unexpected. Something similar happened in that very same year, 2010, with another film produced by Jerry Bruckheimer, The Sorcerer's Apprentice. That was also a $100 million film that ended up turning into another $150 million blockbuster for Disney. In the US box office, Prince of Persia collected $90 million, the rest of the world contributed another $200 million. So, officially, Disney lost almost $100 million on the film, bringing in only around $160 to $170 million against total expenses of $250 million. Director Mike Newell's career nearly ended immediately after the film's release. After Prince of Persia, he could only find work in television. But the main blow, of course, hit Jerry Bruckheimer. 2 massive failures in a row might have buried him, but in 2011, the 4th Pirates of the Caribbean film was set to be released, and everyone expected huge box office numbers from it. Disney hoped to use it to cover the losses caused by their overspending producer. Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time certainly has its flaws, but it's still much better than many adventure films coming out today. It's truly a shame that the movie was sunk by an inadequate budget, for which, by the way, it didn't even look the part. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more.